We got to have whatever is on the line before the championship. I'm Rich.
And I'm Josh.
Make sure your Walkman is at full battery because we're diving into our dad tapes.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for listening to tape number 53 of the Dad Tapes. Let's get rolling.
So, bro, we've recorded for the first time in
6 months.
It's yeah. So for those who forgot how the show goes, like Josh and myself, for that fact, tonight we're gonna be drinking. We got a nice little Big Truck Farm Brewery from Philly, PA. It's a hazy IPA, 6% ABV, and it's called Half Cab. You've been hyping this up big time, so it better not disappoint.
Yeah, I had this out of town a couple weeks ago, and I had it on tap. It's not as good as it is on tap like any other beer.
Yeah,
but
it's always a little bit different.
It was very good, and I had to try and find it because I can't find it here. So I actually had to find it at another liquor store out of state to get it. So,
well, let's get it, bro. Let's get to cracking.
Yeah, boy.
Nothing special. Nothing special. Goes down smooth.
It's crisp to me.
I'm sure if you had stuck it in the refrigerator when you got home today and kept it in a refrigerator the entire time, yes, it might be a little bit more crisp. I could see where it could be crisp, but it's still nothing special. It's good. It's tasty.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
You know, I would say it's middle of the pack, at least.
Yeah, agreed.
At least. I mean, the Fuego, that's still my number one right now.
Shit, I mean, damn.
And I got another new little favorite, but that's a different story. That's for another day. Anyway, bro, since I got a lot to share, and I know you do too.
Yeah.
What's been going on, bro?
Dude.
So the last time we actually recorded and published anything was in June.
Yep.
Fast forward to December.
Yep.
What has happened?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I mean,
oh my fucking god, dude! I knew you were gonna say. I fucking knew it.
Damn. I've been killing it at work. Running a crew again, so it's fucking cool. And we're
packing holes.
Yeah, patching holes, moving equipment. I got 4 really good guys.
Good. Good. That's important.
I can rely on all 4 of them or all 3 of them. Yeah, because I'm the 4th guy. But, dude, everything just runs real smooth.
Good.
We have our late days, but there's days where we're like, yo, you need help. He needs help, whatever.
Yeah, you got each other's back, and
we're always helping each other out. Which
family look out for family. I got it.
Yeah, exactly. So between work and the house, I haven't gotten anything done on the house in the past 6 months, which isn't
nothing
surprising.
Really has changed for you, bro.
But it's coming along. Addie's getting big, man. It's growing fast.
Tell me about it.
She's gonna be 7 in February, so it's like it's killing me. It's nuts. So,
time flies, dude.
Yeah, it really does.
It's been since Bridget's birthday since I saw Eddie.
Yeah. Hey,
shit, we haven't even hung out since then.
No, we haven't.
Declan's party. Yeah. That was the last time we got to hang out.
Well, no, we hung out for draft night.
Oh, yeah, draft night.
We hung out draft night.
Speaking of draft night, bro.
Yeah, speaking of draft night.
Yeah, speaking of draft night. Yeah, so just to recap for our listeners, right? Last season, during the NFL season, we had a little fantasy football battle with our buddies on the West Coast. And, we all had some little ante up. We all put in a little bet in there. We've had a little waiver. And, needless to say, you guys didn't hear about us losing, so, we know who lost. And that last year's punishment, they had to read scripts that we had written for them about how great the Eagles were, because they're all Niners fans, except for Joe. And they're all Niners fans, and they really enthusiastically loved reading every sentence of everything.
Yeah, it was great.
It was Jake loved it so much he couldn't even finish it. You know what I'm saying? He loved it, bro. And then dude, it was so this year.
And you gotta remember, I was
gonna say this year or last year it was only me repping the dad tapes. Jill was too. I forgot she was in it too. Yeah. I can't remember if she made the playoffs, and she just missed the playoffs this year again, Jill. And but this year you're now repping the dad tapes, and not only that, we have a listener. Shout out to you, Anthony. I know when this populates for you, and hey, the dad tapes just dropped a new tape. You're gonna listen to it. Yeah. So, I mean, he just missed the playoffs, too.
Sorry for kicking you a couple times there, buddy. I mean, there wasn't really much I could do.
Oh, stop it, dude. Yeah, so, long story short, Josh is 14-1 for his first time ever playing fantasy football.
Yes, sir.
Now, granted, don't get me wrong. I'm number 2 in the league right now. Playing Danny this week for the first week in the playoffs. Yep. Josh is playing one of the other guys, a family member from the Batty Daddies out there. And dude, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
And this is Josh's first time ever playing fantasy football. He's 14-1.
I'm loving it, dude.
Don't know how he did it, but he did it. He fucking did it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I mean, it's. And I didn't trash talk it last year, but I just wasn't about it. And then when I actually kind of really
I told you, bro, it gets exciting.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It makes football fun.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I love watching football too, and it just doing this in a sense just made it even better.
I told you, dude. I told you for so long. I said you should do it. You should do it.
I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you did too. Well, clearly, I'm really glad you did, because we got a 50% chance of winning the cup again.
Listen, and whatever comes down to the end here, whether it's me or you, I'm just happy that we both came out the way we came out. You know what I mean?
Damn straight, bro.
You 14-1, you 13-2. We're kicking some ass.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to go fucking last season. I talked a big game, and I got fortunate in the championship match against Danny, because Christian McCaffrey got hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Danny again this week, so I ain't got too much shit talking. But open up the fucking door, bro. Your team is lethal.
Yeah. Yeah, I got lucky with my picks, man.
I know.
I mean, I obviously had a little bit of help from you.
Dude, you have 14, 15 weeks in, you've only had 5 waiver moves.
Yep.
It is insane. You have literally rid your entire team from start.
And those waiver moves that I had, I was just honestly, in the very beginning, I was really paying attention to everything, really trying to figure things out. And they were minor players. I mean, they weren't the best, but they were still good players that had already been injured early in the season. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take the chance and drop them and pick someone else up. And I made some good choices, man. I really did.
No, you did. So I'm trying to pull up now all the activity, but it doesn't list it in the way that
it should.
You know what? Yahoo. I like the way Yahoo lists it. But let me see here. League game behinds playoff percentages. Yeah, I like the way Yahoo lists it because it shows you how many waiver moves a team has made.
Yeah.
And I live on the waiver wire, bro. That is where I thrive. Especially in my work league, which I got fucking kicked out of because, my team sucked. I had Christian McCaffrey and Kenneth Walker, who both got injured in week 2. But different story. That's a different story. Yeah, but in the Batty Daddies, dude, we got to rock it. We got to rock it.
Yep.
Look, if I won it last year with a 25% chance of winning, entering the playoffs, one of us has got to make it.
Oh yeah.
We can't lose, bro.
Listen. I'm not.
We haven't settled up what's on the line here.
I'm not. I'm keeping everything the way I've been keeping it since the beginning. I'm not saying a word to nobody about nothing.
Danny's already he already mentioned in the DMs how he's like, yo, this is my Super Bowl this week. I'm like, okay. I sent him a laughing emoji, asked him what's on the line. He's like, I don't know if I could stomach doing what we did last year. So we gotta come up with something here, Danny, because it's gonna. Hey man, we got a lot on the line, and we can't go and make it up post. How about this? We got to have whatever is on the line before the championship match is settled by not this coming Monday, but the following Monday.
All right, how about this? Yeah.
So
Monday,
what are you willing to do? If we what do you want to do? What do you want to have them do when we win? When we win?
That's a really broad horizon there, homie. Honestly, I don't know. Because I don't want it to be I don't want them to go and do what they did last year.
No.
But I definitely want them to do something that's going to make us, laugh.
Yeah.
Have a good time with it. I mean, no harm, no foul.
Yeah. It's all all is fair in love and war.
Exactly. It's a friendly
competition. Yes.
Yeah, friendly competition. Friendly war here. But I don't know. I think I'm really going to have to think about that one before we actually make the decision. And kind of really sit back and ponder on it because right now, on the top of my head, I really don't know.
Okay.
But I definitely think that we should at least have an answer by Monday before the championships.
So, yeah, how about this? Next Wednesday
Is our deadline.
Christmas Day.
Yep.
We need to settle on what it is each side is going to do, or what each side wants the other side to do when they win. Yeah. We got to come up to some compromise. I like that. All right, Danny, this is me calling you guys out. So maybe one of the episodes their next episode that they do, if they lose, they have to record it with video, audio and video, and everybody who participated has to rep something Eagles.
Yeah, and you know what? I really got it now. You make me
go
think.
on.
Their intro can't be their Batty Daddy intro.
Yeah, the Eagles Fly Fight song.
Fly Fight song, baby.
Okay. All right, I'm down for that. I like that. They have to have that sprinkled in somewhere. We can't tell them not to use their fucking intro, but they have to have it sprinkled in somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because actually, you know what? That just reminds me.
What?
Oh, Philly boy never paid up his dues from last season. He was supposed to sing the Eagles Fight song.
Oh, shit.
So we have it play, and Philly not only has to... Phil, I'm sorry, my man, but you're going to have to sing it too, bro. You're going to have to sing it too. I'm all for it.
I want green and black underneath your eyes, bro, when you're singing this. And I want a big Eagles head painted on your chest when you're singing.
Shirtless.
Yeah.
Shirtless.
Nah, we won't make you do that. That's
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh shit! But yeah, man, we got. Well, let's settle this by Christmas, Danny. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, definitely.
We got to get something finalized in regard to what the punishment's going to be for the losing side, and yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, so dude, a lot of you. I mean, you know everything that's been going on in my life, but
yeah,
dude, so much shit. Honestly, way too much stuff to really update everybody on. The biggest thing was, and obviously why we even haven't published anything out in months, is because we had a house fire.
Yeah.
And actually it was on Declan's birthday, on his birthday day. And dude, it was a kitchen. It was just a kitchen caught it. The oven started to fire, and kind of went up from there. And it didn't burn down. It got put out pretty. I don't want to say quickly, but everything
enough
was just
time
smoke
that it
damage.
didn't make any structural damage. It was more or less cosmetic.
I mean, the
damage.
kitchen had to be totally redone because of the fire damage and shit. But yeah, no exterior walls, nothing like that. I mean, But everything just had to be redone. All the flooring got ripped up, all the furniture, every single thing down to, well, even the paint. And they had to encapsulate the paint on the walls. It was nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It was honestly fucking traumatizing, but that you find a silver lining in things. And that's how life is.
Yeah.
And we were able to how we kind of brought joy to it was, in the best way we could, the aspect of getting to redo the kitchen that we had just done, or getting to redo the house that we had just done just 2 years prior. Because, when you do a house, you still find some things that you still want to maybe have done differently.
Yeah. Yep.
And we were blessed with the opportunity to redo it. And we absolutely love the way it turned out.
Yeah.
It
looks phenomenal, to be honest with you.
We took a leap and we did it. I mean, the green cabinets, the white quartz, it's the floor color. It all ties in so well together.
Yeah.
And dude, you know what I've also been doing?
What?
Killing it at work.
Yeah.
Straight up killing it at work, dude. I'm going to put it this way. For a period of time in the month of November, or was it December? In the month of December, in the earlier parts of December, for the first quarter or first week and a half of December, I was so there's 18,000 representatives that work at Wyndham.
Mm-hmm.
I was ranked 15th.
No shit.
15th out of 18,000 people.
Wow.
You
didn't tell me that. That's wild.
I know.
Holy shit.
No, I've been holding that one in, bro. Yeah, dude, I was so proud of that shit.
That is something to be proud of. Holy hell. That's a lot of work to weigh up, you know what I mean?
I love it, dude. It's
Good.
awesome.
Good. You really need to love what you do.
Yeah.
You do. Because you don't want to come home miserable every day.
Dude, when somebody spends $70,000 with you in a matter of 4 hours.
Yeah, and you get a nice little chunk of change out of that.
The high you feel.
Yeah, I believe it.
The high, because people come in, I ain't buying shit. And by the time they leave, like 3 hours later, 4 hours later, it's like, hey, you just invested another $70,000 into this thing.
Yep.
That is a high, dude.
It's like the high I get when I get my vacation check.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go blow it.
Yeah. Where's the cocaine at? Cocaine hookers. Atlantic City, here I come. Give me a call. I'm already there. Oh, shit.
You know what time it is?
It's about 9:50.
No, I don't mean, the actual time, dude. It's time to be aware of dads, bro.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah, we noticed.
Clearly, right? So it's time for us to be aware dads with the reading from The Daily Dad by Ryan Holiday. Tonight we'll be reading February 2nd. You can't say these words enough. One word frees us of all the weight and pain in life. That word is love. Your kids shrug when you say it. It feels weird saying it in public. It's cliche, lame, vulnerable. You don't want to embarrass them or bother them or interrupt. Plus, they know how you feel, right? You've said it 1,000 times before at home. We have a million reasons not to say these words, but all of these reasons are wrong because it's impossible to say them enough. I love you. I'm proud of you. It's you I like. You are special. You are enough. You're the most important thing in the world to me. At the end of your life, do you think for 1 second that you will kick yourself for saying any of those words too much? Or is it more likely that you'll wish you'd said those things more often because it would absolutely kill you if you thought for 1 second that they might not know, that they might not feel in their hearts how much you love them, how proud you were of them, how nothing, not success, money, lack of either, could change what they meant to you from the moment they were born. Life is full of risks. This is one gamble you don't need to take, so say it. Tell them how you feel. Tell them that you love them. Say it again and again and again. It's impossible to do it too much, but you might as well try.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the crib was a house full of children prepared to get lit. And eggnog and honey, a smoke and a cough. Came good old Saint Nick to set this bitch off.
I told Santa bring him cakes, a couple cars in the crib by the lake.
So tonight we're going to rejoice our first recording since June by celebrating everyone's favorite holiday, Christmas. Join us.
Wait. You sounded just like that chick from Vine. Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
That's all going in, by the way.
Oh, what a relief it is.
It's time for a data dump. Oh, shit. So the first thing is, tonight we're just going to kind of hit off of a list of just some like really interesting Christmas facts. Some of them funny, some of them just like, what? Mind-boggling, befuddling information, right? So this one's called supply and demand. We all love tucking into our Christmas dinner, right? Well, clearly not enough. We produce over 230,000 tons of waste each year, including 7 million pies and an eye-watering 740,000 portions of Christmas pudding. That is insane. And 230,000 tons is the amount of waste Christmas food that is thrown away each year. That's kind of sad when you really think about it.
Dude.
And 11.3 million of those are roasted potatoes.
Dude, why would you want to waste roasted potatoes?
I don't know, bro, but that's just what it is.
That's just a fat kid coming out of me right now. Speaking of that, this is something I didn't update. I did gain a little bit of weight.
Ooh.
I gained about 15, 20 pounds, so I'm actually feeling really good, you know.
That's a good weight.
I feel healthy.
Yeah, right? Before you were like Slenderman.
Yeah. Gobble, gobble. Statistics show us that there are 10,000 turkeys cooked.
Bro, that is 10 million.
Yeah, sorry. Statistics show us that there are 10 million turkeys cooked alone every Christmas. Put it this way. If you're leaving it until 24 hours, if you're leaving it until the 24th to get yours, there's a high probability of you leaving the supermarket disappointed.
That's crazy. So this one is actually one of my favorite vegetables, and I think you like them too, right?
I fucking love them.
Love them or hate them. Christmas time is the most important time of the year, especially for this leafy vegetable. Arguably more divisive than the bounty from a box of Celebration. Some of us love sprouts, but only at Christmas time. 25% of the entire annual Brussels sprout sales come in the 2 weeks prior to Christmas. You guys got to contribute more to the Brussels sprouts sales here. Like I saute some Brussels sprouts on almost a bi-weekly basis here.
Dude,
like,
I love them with a little bit.
Me too, right? Air
bit
fry those bad
bacon,
boys,
honey.
bake them,
Bacon and honey,
with some
bro.
Parmesan on them.
So good.
Right?
No light burden. PlayStations, laptops, those massive selection boxes full of chocolate. They're not the latest things in the world. According to statistics, Santa's sleigh would weigh around 354,430 tons on Christmas Eve due to the number of houses he has to deliver to. Spare a thought for poor Rudolph next time you ask for a bike for Christmas.
Well, I'm sure a bike's probably one of the lighter things in that thing too, bro. Golly. This one is crazy, right? Return to sender. Online shopping has undoubtedly made life easier at Christmas. However, it also made us lazier. If you've left it this late, good luck. Amazon received 41 orders per second on its busiest day last Christmas. That is insane, dude. 41 per second is the total amount of orders Amazon took on its busiest day during Christmas shopping period. I can't imagine that.
Dude, those poor
41
elves,
orders
per second.
per second.
That's nuts.
Gosh.
We all have our own Christmas family routines. But on the whole, they usually involve a drink or two at a far earlier time than is normally socially acceptable. Apparently, most of us will pour ourselves a first glass of something special at 11:07 a.m. That's fucking late.
Show
my
me
dude.
the champagne, baby.
That is late, my guy.
That is so funny. Right? That's like, I'm already on my third, boy.
You cracking that fucking first beer at like 6 a.m.
First beer, bro. I'm talking fucking Tequila Sunrises, man. I'm talking like some champagne and orange juice, bro. We taking some mimosas, bro. Some man-mosas, right?
All right. Okay.
Some orange juice, some champagne, and a little bit of a ale beer. Dude, you got a man-mosa. If you haven't had one, you got to check it out.
Good.
It's tasty, bro. I'll
Champagne,
make you one.
Orange juice and a splash of beer.
Oh yeah, it's so fucking good. Yeah. Here's a couple crazy ones. So this one is it was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank, right? Christmas songs, love them or hate them, are unavoidable. Figures show that the big three, Last Christmas, Fairy Tale of New York, and All I Want for Christmas Is You, will be aired 404 million times across radios over the festive period. That's a bit of overkill.
That's fine, bro. As long as it's not fucking Christina Aguilera or who's the other one? Mariah Carey.
No, that's exactly one of the songs. It's less. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I can't fucking stand her, bro.
Then this one's called Cookies, right?
I was gonna read that one. God damn.
Take a look at how many cookies old Saint Nick would have if he took just 2 bites from every cookie in the world on Christmas Eve, because he's got to eat a bit of every of them, right? 336,150,386 cookies is the amount of cookies Santa eats if he takes 2 bites from every cookie.
That's a lot of fucking cookies, bro.
That's sickening. Finish the last one up.
With millions of cookies consumed, your mouth is bound to get a bit dry. See how Santa washes them down. 500 million is the number of glasses of milk left out for Santa on Christmas Eve.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of milk.
That's a lot of spoiled milk the next morning.
Yeah,
you know that glass is not always empty.
So here's the last one that just because, you know.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to do some blow, man?
So this one is, do you want to build a snowman, right? The world's largest ever snowman stood at a colossal 113 feet tall.
Holy shit.
Dude, that is nuts.
That's insane.
That is, yeah.
Holy shit.
And that was our dadderdom. So be it that it's Christmas, right, and time of giving, time of receiving, time of just good cheer and energy and just vibrance. What Christmas morning sticks out to you the most?
Oh man, I can't really give you just one. Because there's a few things that like.
When I say Christmas morning, what's the first Christmas morning that comes to your mind?
Like for me or for me with my kids? Or me with my kids?
Any, whether you're a kid, whether you're an adult, any of them.
Dude, I every Christmas is special to me. They all have been, even me as a kid. And now that I'm an adult and I have a kid of my own, and she's experiencing the same thing I experienced when I was a kid, I can't really sit here and pick one because it's not just the fact that I'm opening gifts and presents. Yeah, it was that when I was a kid. But now that I'm older and I've noticed, the other aspect of it, of being the one that's actually providing for it,
yeah,
and being able to see the kids get happy over it, more or less for me, bro, is just getting up in the morning. You make that cup of coffee, you go upstairs and you say, hey, guess who came last night? Or go downstairs and look under the tree, look what Santa left for you. And seeing the kids happy come flying down the stairs or come flying out of the room, dude, that does it for me, bro. And I think it does it for me more now than when I was a kid and I experienced it and when I went through it myself.
Yeah.
and being able to be on the other side of it now, I don't think I can ever actually sit back and look at a better Christmas anymore. I really don't.
You know what? I hear that. I do. It's kind of similar to me too. And now it's like I look forward to. So I remember as a kid growing up, and Christmas mornings, my parents would kind of drag their feet, right? Right? They would prolong the process, and then it's like, all right, we got to go to the kitchen, and we got to do this first, we got to do that first, like just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like create the antsiness of it, and it's kind of fun though. As an adult doing that, but not like in a torturesome way, but more or less like watching their excitement continue to build and build and build.
Anticipation.
Yes, exactly, right? And then next thing you know, it's like they ravage the gifts, and it's like just papers flying everywhere, and things get thrown, and not really, but yeah, dude. Yeah, I think for me, it's the build up to them getting the gifts.
Yeah.
And that's like when I think of Christmas and Christmas memories, yeah, of course. Like I got mine from when I was a kid, right? Of course, I got some great ones from when I was a kid that I remember. But now that I'm, a father of two, and I've had at least 6 Christmases, soon to be. Well, this Christmas will be my 6th Christmas with kids.
Yep.
It's just different, especially after they turn 2.
Yeah. Because it gets more involved.
Exactly.
Once they get to a certain age and they actually really figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Like Bridget's.
Ooh, this is for me?
Yes. Like Bridget is so, like, this is the first time Bridget's excited for Santa Claus coming, right?
Yeah.
Because
she knows what's going on.
Exactly. She's some smart ass little 3-year-old, bro, and she's sassy as hell.
I'm going to open my presents.
She is Jesus, man.
Yeah, I'm excited though, man. It's. I look forward to this day all year. I always do.
I know you do.
Always do.
Growing up in a household where both your parents were at one point in time, and then also having Christmas in 2 households. What were like breakfast traditions like? What were the morning routines like for you as a kid, and how has that manifested into your own fatherhood of Addie?
So it's always been when we were kids. You get up in the morning, you wake your like with me. It was I get up in the morning, wake my parents up, go out, sit in the living room, wait till they make their coffee, and then we go and we sit. They drink their coffee, we open presents together. That's kind of how it is now. We kind of still do the same thing, but my ass is downstairs making that cup of coffee because I need that coffee before I wake her up.
Right? Don't even talk to me, bro. like Jill wants a Keurig maker in the freaking bedroom, and at the Christmas morning, I think I'm gonna be okay with it.
But excuse me. Normally it's we'll sit, we'll open gifts, we'll enjoy our coffee, and then when we're done opening, or while we're opening, breakfast will be cooking in the oven.
Yeah.
Because normally we do monkey bread. We'll have monkey bread for breakfast morning, which is just like it's like a pull apart cinnamon roll.
Yeah,
it just doesn't have the icing. It's just cinnamon and sugar. It's just like a sugared biscuit. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you. But while that's in the oven, we're normally opening presents. But I think like this year, I kind of want to change it up. I want to do like instead of because we normally do like a pre-made monkey bread that we just throw in the oven.
Yeah.
But I think when we do this year,
scratch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make one from scratch, but do it in the crock pot.
Oh,
yeah. So I kind of want to change it up a little bit, but not like too much to the point where it's like completely changing the routine.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to experiment within the next couple of years and kind of see like some different options and whatnot. But I don't think anything will ever change when it comes to like just drinking the coffee, opening presents, seeing the smile on their faces and all that shit. I think that's always going to stay the same.
So do you have mom and dad come? I mean, because I know you technically still live with mom, right?
Yeah.
Does dad still come over to? Does dad come to your house, or do you guys go to his house?
See, it now it all depends on when I have Addie. So I either have Addie Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, or
Like this year, yeah.
yeah, that's why I have her this year. Or next year I'll have her for Christmas afternoon,
Yeah.
Christmas dinner into the next day. So I don't it changes because of that. So like this year we invited my dad over for dinner, but we had told him like, hey, you know, you can come as early as you want. We're going to be opening gifts with Addie. If you want to come, you can, you know, exchange gifts with her while she's here, you know. But I'm at this point with me now where, and I know it could be a little different for you because of your sister and her kids, but I did too much running around when I was a kid, going between family functions and being at my mom's and then going to my dad's and this and that and all the running around. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. If, like, you want to see Addie on Christmas or you want to see me on Christmas, you guys got to come to me.
Oh,
Like,
I agree.
I don't want to
I
do this
agree.
anymore.
I agree.
And I had told my sister the same thing, and she agrees, you know. And I'm not trying to be rude about it, but, like, that's my day with my kid, and I want to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not
And if
even
you
like
wanna
you get
enjoy
every
it too-
Christmas with her anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And you want to enjoy it too, you are more than welcome to come. There's no yes, there's no, just show up, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna work on trying to, you know, see how different things work out this year. But with you guys, like, I know with you having your sister down in Kansas, and then like your mom and dad are here. How do you like? Do you feel some type of way knowing that like your parents don't get to go really see your sister and Matt and the kids on Christmas as often as you think that they should, and there's more than you think that they see with you? You know, that's kind of like a tough thing to think about.
Truth be told, I haven't put much thought into that. In the capacity of them actually going out there at Christmas time and not being here, and vice versa, them not being able to go out there or not going out there for Christmas. I know it's hard for them to get out there, and I know it's just as hard for my sister and Matt to come out here.
Yeah.
So, especially now with him being a lineman and everything like that, you know, he could even be away on Christmas truth of the matter is he could be tied up.
Yeah.
So I think ultimately, no, I don't know. I haven't put much thought into that. Selfishly, I'd say. And I think now that I'm kind of processing that really quickly, I couldn't imagine a world where I wouldn't be able to see Bridget and Declan. And I know Christmas pasts, but when my sister and Matt had moved out there, in Christmas pasts, we would always like FaceTime at this, you know?
Yeah.
And the last Christmas we had when my sister and my brother-in-law were here, they were at our house. Like we got together. No, that was it was just before COVID. And that was the last time. But that being said, I don't know. I haven't put much thought into that. And I can't imagine not being able to see Bridget and Declan. Now again, I know distance is distance. You can't always be there. I mean, they are maybe like 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
So it's tough. Certainly, I can't imagine the quarrels it not quarrels, but the angst it puts my parents through.
Yeah.
And for me being a parent, I wouldn't want to be in that position.
No.
But I know ultimately, realistically, it's going to be inevitable.
Well, that's the other thing I got to think of too, is that like, even though you don't want to be put in that position, you still are kind of put in that position because, you know, if your mom and your dad were to go down there to see Matt and Autumn for Christmas, then you guys wouldn't be able to see your parents for Christmas, you know?
Yeah.
So even though that, like, yeah, Matt and Autumn still live down there, it's still kind of it's tit for tat. It's the same. Whether it's you guys spending Christmas with your parents or her spending Christmas with your parents, it still kind of levels out. But it still sucks. I mean, there's not really much that can be done about it, but it's just kind of something that, like, I don't think most people sit here and think about or realize that it's
no, and even somebody literally in the situation, I haven't put much thought into that. Yeah. I mean, and I can only come across it or I can only think about it as a parent.
Yeah. And
I know inevitably we all will, if you have multiple children or even, even Addie.
Yeah.
We're all going to have some distance put into our lives at some point in time.
Exactly.
But I think that's the importance of, making it a point to show up. Like, and I think that it kind of speaks volumes because it can also, there's so much more there. Because you got to think about it with upbringings. You have to think about it in regards to what it was like for us as children.
Yep.
Because there was a long time when you would come over for Thanksgiving days and nights, right? Yep. You would come over for Christmas's days. But all it takes is just something to happen for that to just kind of stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, not to be negative or to bring down the vibes, but such is life, right? I mean, there's always something that can influence it.
Yeah.
Of course, but on the flip side, I see Jill's family, and I'm married into a relatively big family.
Yeah.
And they make a ridiculously grueling effort, one that honestly I am sorry, never put forward into driving to Pennsylvania, back to Jersey, up to Pennsylvania in a different part, back to the other side of New Jersey, and then up to North Jersey to see the other side of the family. And it's like, it's like, how are you actually enjoying your holiday? So I think it comes down to just finding a good solid medium when you have distance in between families. And I think maybe not saying every Christmas, but once in a while.
Yeah.
Because then that just becomes that much more special.
Yep. Exactly.
It
makes it more like a special occasion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's I haven't put much thought into that.
Yeah. The only reason I say that is because, like, when I was down in Oklahoma for those years,
I forgot about that.
I didn't get to spend Christmas with anyone. It was me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I had people sending me gifts and everything, and I would FaceTime and this and that, but it's still not the same.
That was also a different part of your life too. I mean, in regard to, it was just you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like you had you and a plus one. It's not like you had you and Addie. It's not like it was just you had Ellie.
Yep. Yeah.
That was
my fur baby.
Yeah, exactly. And then your crazy crackhead neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, meth head neighbors. Let's not talk about the ex. Anyway. Your old ex-fiance. Oh, yes. Oh, man. So I'll ask you this, right?
Go ahead.
Christmas presents.
Okay.
What Christmas present have you given to where, double question, I guess you could say. It's a double-sided question. What Christmas present or presents have you given to somebody and you're thinking like, dude, they're going to love this. This is the best thing in the world. They just, I can't wait to see them get so excited over it. And then it's like you're met with their reaction and it's almost like you're hoping for a reaction with the video of that little kid that says, oh, it's an avocado, right? But you're really left with a reaction is like, this is what you got me?
We're like
what am I going to use this for?
This is nice.
Yeah.
Them being nice.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow. Thanks, Josh. You know what I'm saying? Like has that happened? And then the reverse where you just kind of like, you don't know what you're really doing. And then it's like, you get them something and it's like, fuck, that was the best decision I've ever made. I didn't even know what I was doing.
I don't know if I've actually had it happen to me. It kind of, like, I think about it, maybe. I got my sister's, her now husband,
Her husband, Josh.
Yeah.
Still so weird.
I got him a set of whiskey glasses last year that had little cigar cutouts in them. Because he normally doesn't. I mean, he doesn't smoke cigars all the time, I guess, but I think it's like an occasion type of thing.
Yeah, he smoked. On our wedding day, he smoked cigars.
Yeah,
with us, yeah.
But he is a very big whiskey guy. So he loves his whiskey. So I had thought, like, oh, cool. Like, this is, it's whiskey glasses he doesn't have, and he can kind of use it as, another, like, for another thing, for like a special time. I thought it was fucking cool as shit. I would have loved something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, I love where this is going.
But it was
on.
more. I mean, he was like, oh, awesome, thank you. But I'm thinking, like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, he's probably thinking, like, great, more fucking whiskey glasses. Like, I need any more fucking whiskey glasses. Or what the fuck am I going to use these for?
Yeah.
That's what's going through my head when I'm buying these things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
But I'm like, at the moment, I'm like, yeah, no, I think he'll really fucking like this. And I'm
then
like,
you're just met with, like, kind of like, then it's like buyer's remorse kind of thing, right?
Yeah, dude. And I'm like, I told everyone, like, hey, I'm getting one gift for everyone. But I'm mainly going to focus on Addie this year. Like, I really want everything that I have that I can't afford to go towards her. Because, it's
trust
for
me, I
her.
get it.
So I'm hoping that the gifts that I got this year are, like, not that situation. Because I'm not going to lie, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I might have one of those ones. It might be that situation.
Yes, I love it. You're going to walk right into that one again. It's
But,
like
it's
wall meat face.
It's not like, you see, it's so hard. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've always had a problem shopping for siblings or siblings.
You have a
significant
problem
others.
shopping for anybody but for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's a common problem to have,
dude,
my bro.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I get it. I got a wife that well, no, she's easy to shop for, quite honestly. Especially, all I got to do is just give her DoorDash gift cards and she's excited, right? But but yes, no, I get it, dude. Like, it's tough shopping for anybody. If it's not your kid and if it's not your wife, it's tough.
Now, I don't mean to sit here and be like, because you kind of brought it up. Like, I don't mean to be a repeater of said question, but I want to know, dude. Have you been in that situation at all?
So I asked the question without, like, I was trying to think of an answer for myself too, because I anticipated either volunteering it or it being reciprocated. And I'm trying to really, look, I'm going to put it this way, bro. No, I don't think that's happened before because I know I'm a really bad gifter. Like, I know I am a shit gifter, bro.
Is that why you have everyone else shop for everyone else? You have Jill do all the work.
Look.
I see. Jill's the real MVP here. All right.
Yeah, actually, she is the MVP here, but yeah. Yes. I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. So the cat's out of the bag. Yes, absolutely. She does the shopping. So, but that even being said, there's a reason she's the shopper because I'm a horrible gifter.
Yeah.
I don't even buy myself shit. But yeah, so to answer that question, no, it's never really happened to me because I already knew everything I'm going to get shit anyway. So it's like, I'm sorry if you're the other end of my Pollyanna or you're the other end of my gift giving.
You're getting a gift card.
You got better. Just hope somebody else is going to get you a different gift next year because you ain't getting much great for me because I freeze, man. It's anxiety kicks in. I get sweaty. I freeze up.
What do I do?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Ask Jill. Anyway, so then on the reverse, right? Have you ever given a gift where you were like in my situation and somebody just loved it, like just getting that reaction of it's an avocado? When literally you're giving an avocado.
Well, I can't really sit here and say the kids because They get excited over fucking anything.
They get excited over a freaking empty box, bro.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
of course. You can't say that, kids. That's cheating.
Honestly, I haven't, but I'm hoping this year that I did, because I'm hoping that what I got my mom, she really fucking likes, because it was just the first thing I saw, and I'm like, yup, that's what I'm fucking getting, because I know she's gonna like it. So I'm hoping that this year's the year for that. Because I can't think of anything off the top of my head of, that type of situation.
Shit, dude. That is, and I'm going to volunteer my answer. No, that hasn't happened to me because nobody's ever liked the gifts I give because I'm a horrible gifter. So, yes, that just goes and it exemplifies how horrible of a gifter I am. Gifting is just not in my genes. It's just, I don't know. I give. I absolutely give, but I can't.
don't know
I can't.
how to
I can't gift. I just don't know how to. I don't know how to gift. Like I don't, dude. I don't. Like I hear what people say they want. I hear that shit, but it's like maybe I don't pay enough attention. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just a horrible gifter. Just
See, I pay attention, but my memory just fucking sucks. So
What?
I pay attention, but my memory sucks, so I just can never
What?
remember. Fuck you.
yeah, exactly. But no, I get that, dude. It's like that's like Declan and Bridget. I gave them an Amazon little Christmas book that came out for all the toys. And my memory was so bad on where I put the book that we just couldn't find it. And then when we moved out of Ocean City, we found it. I found it, but it was already too late. Again, I'm a horrible gifter. I had all the intentions of like, oh yeah, this year I'm going to do the gifts. I'm going to run this show. No. Joe's like, listen up, young buck. You don't know what you're doing. You're still wet behind the ears here, buddy. So yeah, that didn't work out for me. But all right. So Christmas miracle, right? For me, I have one little Christmas miracle that I remember, and so it was just about when I was 10. And it's the only Christmas I remember that it ever snowed on. And that was when Pop-Up died. And I remember feeling, I remember looking out the window. Maybe it was the day before, maybe it was the day after. For some reason, my mind associates it for being at Christmas. And it was the year that he passed away. It was when I turned 10. And I remember that so vividly because my parents forgot it was my birthday that year. But different story. They're going to love to hear that. Yeah, it was that year. It was 1999. And that was, I think, the last time it snowed and the only time I remember it snowing on Christmas.
I was 4.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And I remember feeling, I don't know, it legitimately felt magical.
Yeah.
For me.
I've always wanted it to snow on Christmas. It hasn't snowed on Christmas since then.
I don't think it has.
We haven't had a white Christmas since that year.
Unless you're Tony Montana, no.
No. But that's what I've always wanted. Like I want to be able to. I want to sit Christmas morning, open gifts, and watch the snow fall out the window.
I want a Christmas Story Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's all I want. I don't want any. Miracles aside. Like I would love to see certain things happen
down
for
here in
certain
South Jersey.
people.
That is a miracle.
But that is a miracle for us because we don't really get it. But that's what I want. That's what I would love to see.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah. What is one thing that you hope to incorporate in your Christmas with your kids that they hopefully take on with their kids in the future?
That's a big question. I think the one thing that I would want both of them to do is to, well, firstly, I'd never want them to decorate before Thanksgiving. If they do that, then I disown them. But
does Thanksgiving Day count?
Yes,
'Cause
you don't
that's-
decorate on Thanksgiving
Well,
Day.
that's our tradition.
no,
Hold on.
no,
Relax.
no. I'm not holding on to shit.
Relax.
No, no.
Listen,
no,
hear me out.
No,
Hear me
no,
out.
no. I'm not hearing
It's-
shit out.
it's not
No,
before
it's Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving, though.
It's Thanksgiving Day.
No,
it's
it's not.
Thanksgiving Day, bro.
It's after
It's
Thanksgiving
Day.
dinner. That's our family
nope.
tradition.
It's Thanksgiving Day, bro. Thanksgiving Day don't end until Thanksgiving Day ends. It's not when the turkey's done and cut up. No. It's not when everybody's gotten their food and they passed out and woke back up again. No. Thanksgiving Day is Thanksgiving Day, and that's Thanksgiving Day.
What day is it?
Thanksgiving Day. Black Friday, I can get down with.
Yeah, it's always something we always did.
Yeah, and that's what I would always plan. But I would say the one thing, and it's going to sound stupid crazy, the one tradition I want them to carry on is decorating the outside of their houses like the Griswolds.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it now. Like, I don't have as many lights up this year because we had to move in until the middle of December almost, and just the way that we didn't get any time to get new lights and all that stuff. So, point is, like, yeah, I was working with what we had, and it was limited.
Yeah.
But I've always had this goal, ever even since I was a little kid. Like, I would always do the outside lights growing up. It was my thing.
Yeah.
And that's something that I see Declan want to help and do and everything. And he loves driving around looking at the lights. So I think the tradition that I would want both of them to carry is to deck the fucking halls, bro. Deck the halls. Just don't deck the halls. Don't be decking the halls before the end of Thanksgiving Day. That's it. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
But that's a tradition. How about you guys?
To kind of like counter with what you said is like
Start on Thanksgiving Day?
Well, no, I mean
Thank God.
I mean, like, I love decorating outside, bro. I really do.
Yeah.
And me being where I'm at and not being able to do that fucking blows, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can do it, but I don't have anything in front of my house to be able to decorate is the problem. I don't have any trees. I don't have any bushes. I ain't got shit. Nothing. But windows. I don't even have an outlet out front. Like, how
Really?
how am I supposed to put fucking lights or blow-ups up without an outlet outside? I can't. I ain't doing... listen, I know I'm a fucking redneck, but I am not putting an extension cord through the fucking window to outside and having a cold-ass breeze come into my warm-ass fucking house.
That is some redneck shit. That is exactly something you would do, too. I
Put
know
some
it.
fucking blow-ups up front.
I fucking
Like,
know
no.
it, bro. You would, too. Let me guess. You got some people in your hood that be doing it, right?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, I know it they is, bro.
They
They loving it.
But something that I kind of want them to bring along with their kids and their family along the line is just, make it about family, man. Have fun decorating together. Decorate the tree together. Like what we do is, like, when we decorate a Christmas tree, we all have our our personal ornaments.
Yeah.
Like we all separate our own personal ornaments, and like the ones that like we had growing up from kids to parents.
Yeah.
We put them on the tree. And then like the regular ornaments, we all kind of divvy up.
Everyone
and put
does them
together.
together,
Everyone does
yeah.
them together. Like I want them to bring that, as well as like playing games. On New Year's, like we do that. Like that's our thing. We sit down New Year's, we have some drinks, we play a lot of board games, we have some fun. It's always been like that. And I don't mean to like skip over Christmas with that, but it's just kind of like
You already are, bro. You already looking to move past Christmas.
no, it's not that. But,
I'm busting your balls.
I just always want it to be about family. I don't want it to sit here and be about gifts and giving people things and trying to figure shit out. Like, it's more or less sitting down together, having a good time, and just smiling and having fun.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I ever want them to do. But
So before we transition, we're not gonna have any situations tonight. just because, in the spirit of Christmas and and in the gist of catching up with each other, and because it has literally been 6 months since we actually recorded shit, and we're gonna skip on the situations tonight. But regardless,
we are gonna read a dad joke.
I was gonna say, regardless, we'll still end the show the way that Vintage Dad Tapes does it, right?
Be sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts. Facebook is /Dad Tapes, Instagram at the Dad Tapes Podcast, Twitter at Dad Tapes, TikTok at Dad Tapes Podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review of the show wherever you listen to podcasts. It truly helps us out, guys.
Here we go. And before we wrap this tape up, let's get to this week's dad joke, right? This is deciding between two of them, right? So here we go.
How about this? How about this? We both split the card. It's been 6 months since we've recorded a tape. We'll
do two of them.
We'll do
Sounds
two of
good to me. All right, you guys catch
Christmas
that?
miracle.
Christmas miracle. Why can't you explain puns to kleptomaniacs?
I don't know why.
They always take things literally.
What the fuck? Mark it. This is fucking perfect for me, bro. What is the most groundbreaking invention of all time?
Jackhammer.
A shovel.
God. I was on the right track.
No, you were. That was good.
I was on the right track. What would you have done if I actually got it?
I don't know. I'd probably shit myself.
Oh shit. Don't forget to rewind the tape before boxing it back up, guys.
Yeah,
it's
don't be that guy.
It's been a bit, so don't try to get cocky with it. You're not that guy, pal.
Just take your time. We know it's been 6 months. Just slowly rewind it. Don't rush.
I don't think you control the tempo on the rewind, bro. I think it just rewinds at its own pace. Yeah.
Well, if you're rewinding with a pencil, you can control the tempo.
Oh, we're not talking about your dick in your hand. We're talking about Jimmy's mom.
This guy's got jokes.
Hi, deuces, guys.
Later.